Hanako of the school bathroom, a Japanese urban legend. Japanese schools after dark are very different from what you might imagine. The long, empty hallways, the quiet classrooms with chairs stacked on desks, and most unsettling of all, the bathroom on the third floor. Because that's where she waits, Hanako-san. In Japan, every child knows her name. She's such a common presence in school life that teachers sometimes have to deal with younger students refusing to use certain bathrooms. Some schools even had to officially announce, "There is no Hanako-san in our school bathrooms," to calm frightened children. The legend of Hanako-san has been passed down through generations of Japanese students. She's said to appear in the girls' bathroom on the third floor, always in the third stall. A small girl in a red skirt with a bob-cut hairstyle that was popular in the 1950s. But how did she come to haunt these school bathrooms? The most common story dates back to World War II. During an air raid, a young girl named Hanako was using the bathroom when the sirens began to wail. In her panic, she remained hidden in the bathroom instead of running to the shelter. That decision would seal her fate, as she became a victim of the bombing that followed. Another version claims she was the target of severe bullying. Her classmates would often corner her in the bathroom, their chosen spot for tormenting their victim. One day, the bullying went too far, and poor Hanako never left that third floor bathroom. Some say she took her own life, while others whisper that her tormentors were responsible. There's even a more modern telling that suggests Hanako was playing a game of hide and seek that went horribly wrong. She chose the bathroom as her hiding spot, but something supernatural found her there. Now she's trapped forever, playing an endless game of hide and seek with anyone brave enough to seek her out. If you want to meet Hanako-san, the ritual is well known among Japanese students. First, you must go alone to the girls' bathroom on the third floor. The time should be during lunch break or after school, when the bathroom is likely to be empty. Walk to the third stall and make sure no one else is around. Then comes the crucial part. You must knock on the stall door exactly 3 times, no more, no less, and ask in a clear voice, "Hanako-san, are you there?" If you're fortunate, or perhaps unfortunate, you'll hear a soft, childlike voice respond, "Yes, I'm here." What happens next depends on various versions of the story. Some say if you open the door, you'll see a small girl in a red skirt standing there. She might ask if you want to play with her. Others claim that if you open the door, you'll find the stall empty, but when you turn to leave, she'll be standing right behind you. The consequences of meeting Hanako-san vary as well. In some tellings, she's a lonely spirit who just wants company, perhaps missing the friendship she never had in life. These versions suggest that if you're kind to her, she might even become a protective presence, watching over you during your school days. But there are darker versions too. Stories tell of students who mocked the ritual or showed disrespect. One account describes a girl who knocked 4 times instead of 3, laughing as she did so. When she opened the stall door, she found Hanako standing there. But when the ghost turned around, her face was so horrifying that the girl fainted on the spot. When she woke up, she found long scratch marks across her arms. Even more terrifying are the stories of disappearances. Some say Hanako pulls disrespectful visitors into her toilet, dragging them into a dark otherworld from which they never return. Others claim she marks those who mock her, following them home and haunting them until they go mad. What makes the Hanako-san legend particularly intriguing is its prevalence across Japan. Unlike many urban legends that are tied to specific locations, Hanako-san seems to exist in every school. From the bustling metropolis of Tokyo to the quietest rural town, every school seems to have its own Hanako-san story. Modern technology hasn't diminished her presence either. In fact, there are now several horror video games featuring Hanako-san, and she's appeared in manga, anime, and even horror movies. She's become such a significant part of Japanese popular culture that some tourists actually request to visit third-floor school bathrooms, hoping to experience the legend for themselves. Perhaps the most unsettling aspect of the Hanako-san legend is its persistence. Even in today's digital age, with smartphones and social media, students still dare each other to try the ritual. They still avoid the third stall of third-floor bathrooms. They still share stories of strange occurrences, unexplained handprints on mirrors, mysterious giggling sounds, and glimpses of a red skirt disappearing around corners. So if you ever find yourself in a Japanese school, and you need to use the bathroom on the third floor, think carefully about which stall you choose. And if you're feeling brave enough to try the ritual, remember to knock exactly 3 times. But be prepared, because if you hear a young girl's voice answer, "Yes, I'm here," you'll have to decide whether or not you're brave enough to open that door. After all, Hanako-san is always waiting, forever playing her eternal game of hide and seek in the school bathrooms of Japan.